Hello once again, class. You are welcome to yet another session. As always, my name is Kweni Sunday Bello, the course tutor for the day. You are all welcome. We shall be looking at we are in lesson 2 now. We'll be looking at finding roots of quadratic equation 1. Finding roots of quadratic equation 1. So we'll take our first example, which reads thus. We are asked to find the roots of the equation x squared plus 5x plus 6 equals 0. In solving this problem, we shall look for two numbers such that when you add them, always consider this middle term. Consider the middle term. See it here. My cursor is revolving around about it. Look for two terms such that if you add them, they will give you this middle term, 5x, and such that if you multiply those two numbers, you will have 6. So we have so many numbers that can give you 5. 4 and 1, if you add them, can give you 5. 2 and 3, if you add them, they can give you 5. 2 and 4, if you add them, they will at the same time give you 5. So you have to make a choice, your choice, to know which of them will actually suit your purpose. So we take 2 and 3. We take 2 and 3 and replace them here. Instead of writing 5, we enter those two numbers. We take 2 and 3, like I said. So the numbers, substitute them into the equation. You'll be having x squared you will be having, if you substitute them into this equation, we shall be having 2x, x squared plus 2x plus 3x plus 6 equals 0. You notice these 2 and 3 that were introduced into the equation, if you add them, they change. They will get you arrive at plus 5. You discover that they neither change the value nor diminish the value of this equation. It's just as if writing 5x in another form. Instead of having 5x, we have 3x plus 2x plus 3x. If you add them together, you still get your 5x here. And if you multiply these two numbers, you get your constant value here, all equating to 0. So what we need to do now, we now group this expression here that are by your at your left hand side. You group them, such as x squared. When you group, you'll be having x squared plus 2x, open and close your bracket, plus 3x plus 6, open and close your bracket. You all equate them to 0. The next stage is for you now to factorize the equation. If you look at this place, this group here, it is clear that something is common. What is common here? You have x is common here, and x is also common here. So you factorize, you bring out the x, leaving one of the x there. You take this x, you're leaving your 2 there. You have factorized. You go to the other group, the other stage there, plus your plus is there. You look for what is common. Here you have x, but there's no x at the right hand side. But we have 3 here. And if you look at the other side, you have 6. That means we have 2 3s inside this 6. So you factorize them, leaving 2, because 3 multiplied by these 2, you have 6. So this is what I have done here. Look at it. By factorization, you have this x into x plus 2 plus 3 into x plus 2. This will give you 0. If you discover, look at one thing to consider. By your left hand side here, you have plus 2, x plus 2, and in this same house, you discover that you have x plus 2. So these two are common. So what you need to do now, you pick some of those things that are common. You pick the common variable. You pick your factors, x here. I hope you are following me. You pick your x here. You take your x, you bring it out here, plus 3 is here, you group them together. Then because x plus 2 is common, you just pick 1, x plus 2, then you bring them together, because you equate them to 0. Now, the next stage is you equate everything to 0. You equate everything to 0. You open the brackets. You now say x plus 3 equals 0, or x plus 2 equals 0, as the case may be. This house here, open the bracket and equate everything to 0. The same time, or you say or, you open this bracket here, you equate everything to 0, which I did here. So the next stage is you make x your subject of the formula, and in doing this, it means you have to make x, leave your x at the left hand side, then you carry your plus 3 over to the other side to meet 0. If 3 is plus, it will change to minus. See there, that's why we have x equals minus 3. Or the same thing, x plus 2, by the time you take plus 2 to the other side, it becomes minus 2. So minus 2 and minus 3 are the roots of the equation. I hope you are clear. If you are not clear, you can preview the lesson by watching it over again. Example 2. We are asked to find the equation whose roots are minus 5 and 2. In this case, we have solved this problem from known to unknown. Now we are taking it from unknown to known. Now we are taking it back from known back to the unknown. So the solution be, you equate everything to your x. We say let x, we assume, we say let x equals minus 5 or x equals 2. From there, we equate everything to 0. We say x plus your 5 here, you bring 5 to meet x. X plus 5 equals 0, or you do the same thing. Your right hand side here, you carry your plus 2 to the left hand side, it becomes minus x minus 2, you equate it to 0. From there, you now introduce your brackets. Introduce your brackets, which I did here. Open bracket, x plus 5, bracket close, into x, open bracket, x minus 2, bracket close, all equals to 0. You now proceed to do what? You now proceed to expand by opening your bracket. Use this equation here to multiply this, meaning x multiplied by, x minus 2 here. The same thing, after you are done, you use plus 5 to also multiply whatever you have in this bracket. So let's do it. Let's go. We have opening the brackets. You are going to have, which I did here, look at it, this x into this expression here, and plus 5 into the same expression here, which I did here. In opening the bracket, now you have x multiplied by x, you have x squared, and then x multiplied by, this x has is a positive number, so plus minus plus, plus times minus, you have minus here. Then x multiplied by your 2 here, you have 2x. Then you cross over to the other side, which is this. What do? Plus here times the plus here. you have plus. You have your positive number there. You have positive number there. Then you say plus multiplied by minus, you have your minus. Then the next stage is 5 multiplied by 2. You have your 10 there, all equating to 0. So when you look at the equation, you will be having, you do your mathematical arithmetic there, you'll be having x squared. You know this is positive 5 and this is a positive 5x and negative 5x. By the time you do the arithmetic, you remove 2x minus 2x from plus 2x, and from 5x you'll be having 3x left minus 10 equals 0, which is the equation whose roots are plus 2 and minus 5. Now I have some exercises here that I'm going to leave with you. You play with them. The first one is find the roots of the equation. X squared plus 5x minus 6 equals 0. Second, find the equation whose roots are a find the equation I said whose roots are a minus 5 and minus 6, then b minus 2 and 3. Then lastly, if x squared plus 3x plus 7 equals 0 is an equation, then you should find the roots. Thank you for listening, and should there be any question or any observation, please leave comments in the comment section. See you in our next class. Thank you.